Magunsat na madam, saka ta sa tower. Putlan, naka-obra.
Around the building.
Right, in 6 weeks. I thought I had 6 weeks to learn everything. They give me 3 days. So to say, my name is Russ. I'm about to take you through a safety brief, and it's not that bad. So basically, we're now going to go into a mine cave system. Being a mine and a caving system, you will have uneven floors. It'll be a bit muddy, a bit wet. You'll have a few bits of water drifting on your back, and the ceiling height's dropped to about 5 foot in places. It's about a quarter of a mile underground. You'll come out at the other side of the hill, a steady quarter of a mile walk back. So that mine, if anybody has got any heart, lungs, blood, breathing difficulties, it might not be the two for you. If you don't fancy it, you can always watch it in the video at the top in one of the lodges at the top. We will be going down into the cave system shortly. It's 175 steps, and the good news is, just for you, 16 of them go down. Okay? So it's going to be a bit of a stretch. It is a bit of a trek. So you'll have to just assess yourself to see if you think you're fit to go. Legs on time. Fishing the hard bits of sea creatures which slowly build up under the pressure of the water, layer after layer after layer. And I normally tell people, welcome to Matlock by the sea. And you think, why is it by the sea? We're in the middle of Derbyshire, you fool. Well, actually you are by the sea, because the rock on your right-hand side as you're facing me, and on the left, is limestone, and it would have probably come from near the equator at some point in warm, shallow waters. And then as all the plates at the top of the surface moved and all the rest of it, eventually ended up here. And we're in what is called a rake. This is
I'm done. Basa mo siya.
Yeah, if you just filter around and have the kiddies at the front if you wish, and just watch out for the first overhangs. We were formed by water, rushing through at the end of the old ice age, forming caverns. This is called the Bell Cavern, or Bell Mine, facing across the shape. Now we're going in a walkway down there, which is taking us no time at all. That's called Bacon's Rake. That's how they go Bacon used to work around here. And then in the 1600s, a man called John Walker, that's what the cave's named after, and grove is the Saxon word for mine or groove, found lead and started mining here. Now he would have come down there, he would have come down the shaft, which he put through there, and he would have come out where all this area is being bricked up here, and he would work through it. And as you go through the tour, you start looking for signs of axe marks and pink marks on the walls and stuff. Because the natural stone is right up there, it's usually rounded and untouched. But as you said, there's markings there. It just shows you how high you were prepared to work and how much you were getting out of the mine. Now lead is the main thing that we're looking after. Now if anybody can remember the Latin for lead, plumbum, or PB in periodic table. Because it's plumbum, the kids usually laugh at that because there's a bit of a naughty word on the end. That's where we get the word plumber from, and plumbing. And everybody used to use lead because it's a soft metal, the roofs, gutters, pipes, all the rest of it. There was another name for the lead. It was galena, and it comes from the Roman, meaning the shiny one. Is anybody called Helen here today? If you know anybody called Helen, galena is also the Roman for Helen. So next time you see a Helen, say she was named after a bit of poisonous aqueous rock. So we have got a piece of galena here. As you can see, it's very shiny and reflective, and they needed it to be shiny and reflective because they were working down here in candlelight. And once they got used to the what they were looking for, they could find it and mine it quite well. I'll not pass this along, but I'll just ask this young man here, he looks strong, just to put both hands out. You can see, it doesn't want much. Are you strong? You need two hands? How heavy is that? Yeah. Can you do that? Well, quickly you do that then. Two hands. Whoa.
Yeah.
So as I say, that was called galena, and that's what they were mining for.
Pinaka-favorite ng parish lang mag-hide.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, mga 6-4 lagi, ang taon kita, dagdako-dako pa mga. Hindi ko na pa yun. Nalingkol doon na.
Dapat yung camera live ba?
Lagi?
Sa taas.
Na, man, ano? What is? Sponge by light to. Oh, laro mas na ulit sa. Bisa kang pag smile pag
May ako may gawin. Okay, kita nawa.
Shadow.
Oh no!
Like I said, it took the miners 60 to 70 years to hack through what we just walked through in 5 minutes. And as you're walking through, you probably would have seen the tick marks on the walls and all the rest of it. But you won't see any evidence of that here, or very little. Because as I say, these caverns are formed by the rainwater and the meltwater from the Ice Age, wishing through the caverns. And you can tell that there's water here, because there's nobody's mined here anymore, or in the area anymore. Apparently the Vikings used to be able to use it to look through it. They could look towards the sun and the clouds, using that as a shield. And they were able to navigate by looking at the sun for some reason. And as I say, we have another look at calcite on the top, if you want to see it. The other guys call it Mick Jagger's lips, I don't know why. So as I say, please feel free to have a wander through. Keep your kids so we can see them. And if you've got any questions, I'll try my best to answer. Enjoy the cabin and just have a nice little wander around. And, there's also, for the children, I want to know if any of the children can find where the elephant is.
Isang elephant. Isang elephant.
tourist attraction down here. It's called Headache Rock. The National Earthly Society for Residual Fuel starts this year from everybody who has stuff going up there. If you've got children, you tend to get preoccupied with kids, so just be careful what you do. So on 42 steps. Take a look along, keep moving along, lovely. Over there to the back of the chambers, I'm used to being down the roomless chamber where we come from. You can see all the chip marks on the wall, all the new reflex marks, all the roof and all the rest of it. I'd rather have the kiddies down here because the 70 shillings in every nook and cranny to get every last one of them. How are you doing, everybody? Everybody still happy? Have I lost anybody?
Is your rhythm now, Archie? Is your rhythm now?
Madam! Ay, kumusta? Nag-video. Oo ba? Nag-video. Ay, kanayos. Kanayos sa daylight. The daylight. Mortawan. Ay, dara ko artist na. Uy. Ay. Hindi ka dito sa ako. Ay. Ang sakit ang mga cave. Moss. Ito ang cave na makalimot na sa maybe. Ay.